Good evening everyone and welcome back to our channel. I am Twinkle Quatra from IME Law College and currently a legal intern at Lexis and Company. And the topic that I am going to discuss today is taking away any property from a dead person's body. For understanding of this topic, I will give you an example. So, suppose A has taken a gold ring from a dead person's body. So, whether A has committed a crime? Obviously, he did. But what type of crime is this, and under what offense he will be punished? We will discuss this in this video. Most of you must be thinking that it is a crime of theft, but this is not the right answer. It is not a crime of theft, because if you will read section 378 of IPC, in which theft definition is given, it says whoever intending to take dishonestly any movable property out of the possession of any person without that person's consent moves that property in order to such taking is said to be commit theft. In theft you have to take a movable property, and in this case also A has taken the movable property, and A has taken the property with dishonest intention also, and A has taken the property without consent also, right? It could be a case of theft, but the main difference is that in theft there is the theft is all about the offense of possession, and here in this case there is no possession because that man is dead. In whose possession that gold ring will be, right? So this case will become under section 404 of IPC, that says dishonest misappropriation of property posed by deceased person at the time of his death. And I will tell you the line by line what is written in IPC as well. So it's written, whoever dishonestly misappropriates or converts to his own use property, knowing that such property was in the possession of a deceased person at the time of that person's decease, and has not since been in the possession of any person legally entitled to such possession, shall be punished with the imprisonment of either description of a term which may exceed to 3 years, and shall also be liable to fine, and if that offender at the time of such person's decease was employed by him as a clerk or a servant, the imprisonment may extend to 7 years. Section 404 means this means that if a person knows that property belongs to that dead man, and he is knowingly taking that property, and he is not also a legal hire of that property, but then also he is taking that property, then he will be punishable under section 404 of IPC. And if that person is clerk or servant that was employed by A before his death, then also he will be under this section, and the punishment for that servant will be of 7 years. And if a random person is taking the property, then the punishment will be of 3 years plus fine, because that property belongs to a legal hire, and who is legally liable to take that property, not A, and not any servant is legally liable for taking that property. So you can't take anybody's property without their consent, and if that is a dead man, then also you cannot take anybody's property. And I have told you about the punishment, and in both the cases, the servant case and if there is a random person, the punishment is non-cognizable, that a legal hire or any relative or whoever may concern with that dead person have to tell the police that the things or the property is missing from that dead body, then only that police will take action. And in both the cases, a random person or a servant, for example, that random person takes the property or the servant takes the property, in both the cases the offenses are bailable. They will get bail, because this is not a big offense, it is a small offense there, so you will get a bail as well. And one more thing is that first magistrate, the case will be triable under first magistrate, right? So that's it for this video. Hope you have find this video a little knowledgeable, and you can also comment me for more videos, and keep liking, keep sharing, and subscribe to our channel.